So anyway, when we were in town there, we were all walking to town, and it was so hot and humid, and we're looking at the T-shirts, and that's all we did there. But I wanted to tell you about that. You know, when we took this trip, it said it was moderately challenging, and it said to get out there 3 months ahead of time and to walk. And Ralph and I walked 3 miles every other day to build up stamina, to walk and walk and walk. And, you know, this is what saved us on this trip. And here's these people coming from Chicago, and Connie's in front of me on the walk, and the guide is in front of her. She can't walk. 1 foot going here, 1 foot going there. She never, I don't know if she couldn't look down and see the rocks and get herself going or what it was, but the guide had to come back. It was like her legs were like rubber wobbly legs, you know. And she says, I just can't seem to get moving. Well, unless she had a heat stroke or something, I don't know what it was, but I do know that she had no staff, she had no bandana, she had no suitable shoes, she had no water bottle, no hat. I mean, this woman is out here in 120-degree heat and humidity with nothing, walking over slippery lava rocks loaded with slippery green. And Paul and I are behind. And I said to Paul, I can't stand this. I never can walk behind people. I like to be in front. And so he says, excuse me, would you mind if we went ahead? And, okay, wait till I get to a spot. Wait till you get to a spot, just move over, you know. So we waited till she found a suitable spot. And then we walked. And I took out in front of Paul, and Paul says, my God, you put up a blistering pace, Pearl. I could hardly keep up with you. And I said, well, geez, it's hot there. We're not seeing anything. We're coming on the back. We're going home. I said, let's move, you know. And we were there way ahead of everybody else because we just walked fast. Paul said, boy, that was nice. I said, yeah, it was. You don't know, you want to take one step at a time behind somebody and the sweat is running down your neck. Anyway, I don't know. I was so glad that Ralph and I had done our walking ahead of time so that we were, and the staffs, we were so good that we had those staffs with us. And the bandanas came in handy. I was wondering what we'd do with those things, but they did come in handy. You wet them and put them on your head, and they were good. So it was a grand trip. And we went there, and we're glad we went. And we met many new friends, and a few was very special. Little Sandy and Ralph and I got along good together. Her husband doesn't like to travel, so she travels by herself and goes on a big trip every year, or 1 or 2. I think she goes on 2 big trips every year. And she works in a gift store she lives in South Carolina, over at Pawleys Island there. Or was it? I've got the address someplace. But anyway, we got along fine together, and we just enjoyed each other's company, and it was just great. So, 7 of them are going to Atabaldo in the Highlands as an extension trip to see the weavings and everything else. We are going home, which is always nice. And I think we might be missing something by not going there, but you know, Ma's homesick, and we don't know. And it's time to go home when it's time, you know. But I love the Tambopada Jungle Lodge area. I love Machu Picchu. And I love the Galapagos. We only went on 7 islands in the Galapagos, and there's 13, so we could have stayed another week, and some people do. I know, I saw their thing there, you know. And if we had known that, perhaps we could have signed. Well, no, we couldn't because Ma was in the hospital, but it would have been nice to go on an extension more of another 4 days on the Galapagos. and go to the different islands, because that was so much fun. And Renato was so nice. He was really gave us all the information he could. He was just good. So that's all I know. I don't know what else to say. It took me a long time to get this thing done. I had little problems there getting to it for some reason. But we finished, when we got home, we finished up our malaria pills, and we never got malaria, but we didn't see anything. There was nothing, no bugs or anything around, or mosquitoes or anything like that. There was nothing going on. So, well, I think I'll just have to close this thing up. I wanted to say something more. OAT did a fine job for us, except we had about 3 real early morning ones, 3:30 in the morning and 4 o'clock. That's a little early to get up when you're older. You feel like 5-6 hours sleep is not enough. You need a little bit more. You need 7 or 8 hours sleep at our age anyway. So that's the trip, and hope you enjoyed hearing about it, because we certainly did enjoy doing it. Bye-bye. Wait a minute. Por favor. If you could roll this on to the end, and then when we get to the front, when we turn it over, it'll be in the right spot. Gracias. Bye-bye.